Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
Good morning, CBGM. I'm about to get set up here, send some stuff out, some tweets, some messaging that we're going to go live. I'm going to play my game. I'm in the final. Give me a moment. I'm going to send this stuff out. And we're going to do this right now. All right. Now, I don't expect too many people to be here, but I got to get this game going. I got to get the league going. Last night, I went out with friends, so therefore I wasn't able to advance the league. But a big one for me is that Creighton, my team, my primary team, so at least the way I'm looking at it, is going to be playing Indiana today and the Hoosiers. So I haven't been to a final yet. This is the Wooden Legacy tournament that I've been invited to, and so therefore, let's check out a little bit about this matchup. I'm going to hide this overlay screen here, and I'm going to get into the actual game. So the game preview, what's it telling us? Well, Anton Gordon, who's my player, who's a top 5 indie player, point guard out of the region, but also was a 17 overall, but a top 5 camper. So I'm really hoping this guy comes back, right? So anyways, in addition to him, he's getting 8 assists to go with his 17 points a game. So if I lose this one, that's kind of pretty crappy. But I have no front court, just backcourt guys. So the favorite is Indiana 2.5. I don't buy that, but this is the final of the Wooden Legacy. Indiana they won 7 straight. So there's someone in the league that runs them. I think it's Dave Galindo. He's also our champion from Memphis, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But what I'm going to do is let's get into the action, because I'm starving. I'm going to make food, and I want to play this game. So, all right, what do we got? We have AI, Creighton, Indiana, at the Simon Skoged, I don't know how you say that Scandinavian name, Assembly Hall. All right, here's my starting lineup. All right, so finally I get to talk about something I know, which is my team. Anton Gordon is that guy. Calvin Stewart is the MVP from the Las Vegas Review last year, and he can shoot. He hopefully will be around more than 1 year, and he's going to have another competition next year of a guy, Luke Woolley, coming in to compete. So if there's not enough room, then he might move to point guard or shooting guard. Anyways, Al Floyd was part of the backcourt that was last year. There's another guy, Mike Ray. Al Floyd can score. Couldn't take him out of the lineup. Had to find a home for him. He's a little undersized at the small forward position, but I got him there. Still scoring, getting rebounds. He's doing his thing. I'm pretty happy with the guy. The front court's terrible. These two guys are just because they're the only ones who aren't walk-ons. So Eddie Gross and Stephen Weir are just trying to do whatever they can, and that's all I can ask for. 8 rebounds a game. Just let Anton Gordon, Calvin Stewart, and Al Floyd go to work, and front court's just so bad. So, anyways, let's go to the tip-off of the Wooden Legacy. I want to win this. We're at Cal State Fullerton, CSF, Creighton, not ranked, Indiana ranked. Can't wait to be ranked again. Last year was terrible, lost 9 prestige points, but I want to win this damn game. So let's see what happens. So Calvin Stewart works refs. Interesting. I did not know my players were mouthy like that, but that's suitable. So finally, it's like I do these live sims, but I never get to see my own team, or sometimes like it's not even a human AI teams, but I'm keeping it consistent. I want to do these tournaments. I want to play them up. I think they're pretty interesting. And it's a fun part of the whole game that I think is underplayed. So The invitational tournaments are pretty cool. But right now we got Anton Gordon hitting mid-range. Let's see how my offense works, actually, which is kind of interesting. And Eddie Gross getting it done. Not the guy I expected, but we'll take it. And right now, my team's up 4. Creighton is up 2. I just jinxed myself. So if everyone's not familiar, this is the CBGM. This is a rare time that I stream. Normally it's at night, but it's the college basketball general manager. We have about 125 or so human teams. So if you're interested in playing college basketball simulation, the recruiting's fun. There's a lot of great things about this game. A lot of people follow Cards. Cards is a great personality for his show. The league is a lot of fun too. Can be frustrating with a lot of humans competing over the same recruits, but in the end, it's a hell of a good time. So if you're not familiar with where to learn about it, it's cbgm.news. I know that seems like a weird address, but you can get a .news domain, and you go to that and you can learn all about it. Go under the league office to see the rules and see what teams are free. So got to be on Discord, got to be chatting, got to be around to get the updates. But that's our communication methods on Discord. So I recommend that everyone check it out. Everyone's really engaged and using it. So I like what I see here. Creighton's up 7 points to begin with. And what do I got? We got Gordon and Stewart doing their thing. That's who I need. I got Floyd getting rebounds. I love to see that. He's in the small forward position. I thought he was undersized. He's about 200 pounds though. So with the weight in the game, I think that's not bad. Yeah, Jay David, all right. Triangle. Well, I'm running, I don't know, maybe I'm letting the cat out of the bag on this one, but I do run a couple offenses. 2-3 offenses, spread it out. I usually run one about half the time, and then I have a couple other distributed with the other half. So there's the whole theory of whether or not, you should be doing, 2 offenses. Don't make it complicated. 2 defenses. I'm not so sure. I think there's some good complexity in trying to add like another layer or 2. No one really does it too much, but I got a couple zones and a man defense, and then I have not too much full court. If I had a lot of players that could press, I would do it. But then I have a triangle and a couple other offenses. This game's pretty much going to give them away, so I'm not going to speak to them, but I'm giving them a shot. Trouble is, you need a really good big man. Some people can distribute the ball. Trying to get to that point. I have a couple centers coming in, and if they pass, then I think there'll be some good man-to-man offenses. So Creighton's up 5. I'm into the bench. Clint Garris. It's nice to see my team winning. I don't want to be on a stream and have them embarrass me, or I'll just get mad at them. But can't hit threes today. It's pretty annoying. So this is a really rare time. I don't think anyone's even following the CBGM chat room, which is normally buzzing at all hours. But right now we got Creighton up 5. I might go make another coffee, something or other. Gilbert Keeter. Maybe I should focus on what's actually happening in the game for my own self. I gotta learn. Okay, so Calvin Stewart, foul line 1, beauty. hitting the deeper action there. Pretty much can score all over the court. So in the triangle, it looks like a lot of stuff runs through Calvin. Calvin, bang, 3, take that. Anton Gordon, though, let's see what he's up to. That's a bad man. 23, Michael Jordan number. He's got this look like he's from the penitentiary or from like Sons of Anarchy, the bikers or something. But that man can ball, and that's what the game produced. So. All right, 10-point lead. Love it. This is amazing. Love to see this. We got 6 minutes to go in the first half. Gordon turnover. So normally I play these games at 8 o'clock at night or whatever, but I was out and about, so we're getting a little morning wake up and read the newspaper type game. Pretty much what old people do. Wake up early and get right down to business, right? Loving this 14-point lead. How in the world was Indiana favored? I'm crunching them on live CBGM. I like that Gordon still shoots. I like that Floyd still shoots. My team is not shy. If I crank up the offensive pace, who knows, man? They might be even crazier. Gordon with the 3. Love it. Getting that percentage up. It was like 1 of 6. Now it's 4 of 11. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the chat. So, what's up? What's up, Ultra? Is it Ultra? And then Desired, what's going on? So, yeah, it's looking really nice. 13 points. I was zoned in on this and just rambling, so now I see the chat room. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to throw anything out there. I can get some insight on the CBGM for everyone if they don't want to see my team, but I'm enjoying this right now. Calvin Stewart, that's crazy. Almost 20 at the half. If he gets 40 today, that's insane. But sometimes you get so you're on such a run that the garbage time comes in and your guy doesn't get his stats. So I wonder if that affects the Norton Award, because it's kind of a shame if your team, if that guy just like dominated someone and then they disappear from like the Norton because their PPG went down like 5 points because they're not into the garbage trash time. So maybe you need to put the best players in your garbage time just to keep pounding players so you can win an award or whatever. But let's not get carried away. Indiana's not out of this game, and we're definitely not in trash time yet. But I'm annoying them a bit with that 3-2. I don't mind that. So this is a good time, I guess, for like European people from different parts of the world to be on the chat room or the stream, but it's not a packed house. Normally these are not, because it's only like one particular team of interest in the end. So we're at the half. Calvin Stewart, love you. 4 of 6. Anton Gordon's not shooting well today. 7 boards from Weir. Need that. That's all we need those bigs to do. And then the 3 guards and the swingman just bombs away. So I'm starving. I got to make some food, so I got to get through this next game here. Let's go. Halftime. Tip it off. I'm going to advance the next week in the league. after this, and hopefully Creighton holds on, because I've been talking a lot of trash about Indiana, but they're ranked. They're only down 8, and no longer down over 10. So Al Floyd turnover. So one of the things that I do is in the second half, I'm not sure this is for everybody, and I don't like to actually talk too much about my thoughts on the game, to be honest, but I do think it's important to have a period of time where you get your guys some rest. Now, I've seen a lot of teams playing people for 40 minutes. There's a lot of different philosophies. You know, Cards has his way he plays, Agalia, whomever. And I've seen some depth charts that just like, Calvin, there you are, overlay, you the man, is run these guys 40 minutes a game. So I believe, and I kind of looking at the way, there was some thread somewhere that Point Guard was talking about this, but by the end of the most important part of the game, I want my players to not be tired. And so sometimes I used to push the rest with the bench around the 16 mark, but I'm pulling it back. So I've actually kind of done it a little bit earlier, but I don't run them all second half. I like to have, at some point you'll see here, it's a 9-point game. I'm gonna try to put the bench in for about 2 to 4 minutes. And then for the last 6 to 8 minutes, probably 6 or so, I want my guys like full legs, running, playing, doing their thing. And I want them at their peak performance. It actually, if you watch these 2D sims now, that when Kevin Price, or who was it? There was another guy from another team. Oh, Hines from SMU. So the SMU coach was running this guy for 40 minutes a game. They were up 11. The guy Hines went into about like 50% fatigue. Didn't get pulled because there's some sort of like play this guy all night. And literally you watched 2 turnovers, missed threes. Like it just was like all fell apart, and then a 10-point swing right away. And the whole game changed just from watching it here on the 2D. So I don't think it's a great idea to run your guys into the fucking ground. Pardon my language. I don't like to do it, and they're going to be coming off soon at some point. I think you're going to see at the bottom left of my screen. So maybe it's good or bad, but maybe the swing comes in. But what I want to see is Gary's going to put in this, like, I'm recommending like a game flow chart, so that you can see over the course of like the minutes of the game where the score was either the charting was like a huge gap, or it was very like the lines were close together, the 2 team scores, and you can kind of monitor it and see how your bench does after that. And I guess there's another screen that I think shows your starting 5 and how they do, but yeah, here's Calvin Stewart. He's getting his run in before we take him out. I didn't realize how tired my bigs get, though. They're getting tired pretty fast. They probably have more to do. I think they're setting screens. Yeah, game flow chart is coming. I've already told them. And essentially, it's a really great thing for simulation, because the game flow chart gives you a chance to kind of correlate it to the depth chart, and then over the minutes on that. So if you're looking at it and you go, oh, what the hell happened in second half with like 8 minutes to go, you can't tell that from the scores or the box scores right now. You can only see the first half. I mean, maybe it brings a little bit of intrigue, but you only see the first half gap and then the second half, and then you see like the biggest lead, and you're trying to like figure out what the hell happened in that game. And the game and the flow will be perfect for simulation. You'll know exactly what happened over the different minutes of the depth chart. And I think it really is like a concern that when you have tired legs. But at the same time, I've seen Duke play Brian Felix, the guy from last year who's gone top 10 to CBGM. He's on the Houston Rockets. Play him 40 minutes or so, and Duke almost went to the Final Four, and like, they were dangerous. So there's some guys who just have a lot of stamina at the same time, and I guess benching them is kind of dumb. Okay, so I'm into the bench mode here. Right now, Hallbauer, that guy can shoot off the bench. Mike Ray is actually a starting point guard that is on my bench, so I really respect that guy. But I'm into there's a couple walk-ons on now. There's my old center who can't pass, so I basically have taken him into a backup role. The thing is, I'm running a couple things here that need centers to pass. Princeton definitely needs the backdoor cuts. There's a lot of passing to the elbow, and then there's a lot of like kind of like backdoor, like, you know, drop pass. More of that like Sabonis, you know, his dad, RV does Sabonis, or Marcus Gasol. He's a guy who used to dish the ball well. The Gasols as well. Not to reference Europeans, but they're good passing bigs. So 6-point game. This is okay. So this is what I need to monitor. So if I can weather this storm, my guys are back now. So basically, the way I picked it on the depth chart, as shown at 6 minutes to go, when these guys come back in to try to ice the game. So hopefully it goes from 6 to about 14 or 12 points. Okay, up to 9. Nice. And what are they running? The guys I think they're into their bench though. Walker is the guy who's there. Nice. See, my guys, Stewart, rebounds, not tired. Let's run them into the ground, boys. That's not a game, man. My bench was in. Look at those two guys, Gordon and Stewart. That was like the crown jewels of my recruiting, and that was awesome. I almost got Bernie Newton, which is like a top 10 guy, but I'll definitely settle for these two. There's a chance they stick it out. I'm going to get cocky no matter what, so if they win or lose, I'm just going to keep rambling. So up 9, though. My guys are healthy. Got legs. They're not tired. The bench is even coming. Look, the guys who are coming in for Indiana, they're trash. This is where they're going to get smoked in a sec. Steals. Come on, where's the steal? Oh, well, this asshole just like dropped the fucking, pardon my language, a hook. 7-point game. Maybe I gotta start cheering. Oh, 5-point game, big shots. Calvin Stewart, that's how you do it. Lay it up. I wonder what offense was I running on that one. What's up? What's up, Cards? Nice to have you in the chat. It's not always Cards on the stream, but Cards puts on a great show. And today is CBGM. A lot of people go, what the hell is this league? But it's the best league around, in my opinion, with the most activity, 125 peeps. All right, come on, 7-point lead. Hang in there. My bigs are tired, man. Maybe I should rest them at different moments. I kind of do this hockey shift stuff where I take out all my guys at the same time. I'm thinking now, like with Gross and Weir like that, I actually need to get them some rest in between the end of the game. Up 7, let's go. Ice these guys. Oh, 5. My guards are not tired though. I gave them the rest. Yeah, all right. Draw some fouls. 6, 7. I want to win the Win Legacy. We want to win our trip to Cali here. When I took Creighton, I had no idea where they were. So they're in Nebraska. So I like the Blue Jays. There's a baseball team here by the same name, so where I live. Weird and gross. Grossy and weird. Weird and gross. Pretty much. And that's a dub. That's a win. 7-point win. Anton Gordon hit a 3 to ice them, make it go up 10. Like to see that. So the guard play, that's what we need. Gordon shoots no matter what. Stewart was the hot hand. Floyd shoots too. So out of the three, at least one of them is going to do something. So Stewart, 5 of 10. He was the man tonight. 11 boards for Weird. Weird and Gross. Weird and Grossy. 7-point win. Yeah, thanks, guys. That's first tourney win. And it's nice to actually watch your team because you watch everyone else's usually. All right, so I pressed quit. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Lead was as high as 14. There we go. I got to save right away. Okay, I thank everyone for coming in. I'm going to run the rest of the league. We're going to get updated. We're going to get up to a few dates. You know what? If you guys want, you can watch me simulate it. So I got to double check. I think I moved to the next Monday, and you'll see the games go by. If you're on the stream right now, I'll keep it going, and I'll simulate the games. So let's go. From top ranked, okay, play next. I don't do any of like, hey, random. I don't really like, stop and simulate and watch anything, but I'm just going to play through them. And the top 25 on the bottom is not updated, but I want to get this thing going. And let me just double check my schedule where I'm going to stop. So I have it booked off that this is going to move from the 11th, which is the final, to the final of the Continental Tire Las Vegas and Battle for Atlantis tournaments. So I'm going to move to the 18th, and it's the Bahamas final at Battle for Atlantis and the Las Vegas Invitational. So that's where I'll stop the scheduling. All of you can see how nice and slow these things are to advance. I should probably save the game though. This is like a little bit annoying. An element of risk. Yeah, thanks so much for the win. I am going to save here, so I'll just keep chatting away. I don't want to lose some of this. But yeah, watch the games here today. If you're Billikens, that's nice. 8-0 is pretty good. Oh yeah, that's it. I should probably live stream that. Louisville, Kentucky. Fortunately, I gotta make some lunch, man. Breakfast, lunch. I'm starving. Saving takes forever, especially versus the basketball game. Mostly because there's just the database is so large. There's so many players. There's so many teams, so many scores that the saving just takes longer than any other game. So nice and boring there. I'll put a screen up for the time being. Giving you that Cali burnout vibe photo, Ferris wheels and all that. But the Wooden Legacy, of course, John Wooden. So it's out there in near UCLA, in Cali. So it's a nice little tournament. Battle for Atlantis. I've actually stayed at Atlantis. It's done the water slides, done all that fun times. That's a good tournament to be at. You got a casino right there. You got, the basketball. I don't even know where the courts are. I've never seen a gym there, but anyways, there's the Battle for Atlantis that we're trying to get to right now. And it's still saving. That's how slow it is. But I do not want to lose where we've advanced. Yeah, you know what? I actually like playing with some slot machines. Tables for sure. Usually it's like I usually play tables if I just kind of like I'm walking through the lobby or through the area. Well, definitely at Baha Mar, which is another casino I've stayed at in Bahamas. But for the most part, when it's good to go when there's sports on, they have like their local sports book, and that's always fun times. Simulating food. Yeah, the thing is with food delivery, you gotta go get it. Like with COVID, I have to go downstairs of my building and then go pick it up anyway. So it's actually the laziest thing to do is just to eat it from the kitchen. Roulette. Oh man. I guess like if you spread it out all over the numbers on the board. All right, we're gonna move on. Keep it going here. We're saved, so there's no danger of anything. Worst case scenario, Creighton is still the champion. That's what matters, right? Of the wooden legacy. I'm sure everyone cares. My team went by, but I didn't see what happened. But I guess it's a good sign of gross and weird we're on the top performers. Oh, did you already see yourself losing? That sucks. If everyone's looking at my taskbar, you see the weather in Toronto, which is like, that looks like it's probably Fahrenheit to some people, but that's Celsius. So it's actually quite hot morning. "27 sounds about right for Fahrenheit in Canada usually though. 27 compared to Australia? Obviously not, man. But when you live here, you'll take it. Let's get this, why isn't this full screen? Oh, it's still simulating. Yeah, it pretty much is. Anywhere around the Great Lakes. The thing that trips out the visitors that come to Toronto from Australia, they're always like, that's fresh water. They trip out that this giant like body of lake water is all fresh because everything's salt water. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Yeah, basically there's just everything like north of Chicago, New York, or around, it starts right there and it just goes downhill on the weather from there. Norfolk State University, what is that? A couple of Spartans. They got 2 Spartans in their logo. They got a Spartan duo. South Dakota, I'm gonna call them the, I don't know, what is that? Bear Claws? All right. Huggins is the 6th ranked team versus St. Mary's. Keep it rolling here. Indiana won their game. SD's Wildcats. All right. I mean, they're all the same stupid, like, generic names all the time. I think the most is Bulldogs. We had a chat, we're like, oh, there's so many Tigers, there's so many. And then when I was doing these, the prestige in this game, the teams with the most similar names was in the spreadsheet was just like Bulldogs, Bulldogs, Bulldogs. So many Bulldogs. Probably about 5 or 6, well, maybe 6 to 8 Bulldogs teams. All right, Illinois still undefeated, and oh, they're playing in the nice little tournament game here. 14-point favorite against Richmond at in Bahamas. That's the Bahamas logo there, pretty sure. Yeah, Battle for Atlantis. I'll put it on here. You can check it out. So we got cards. Maybe you should be attending this one in person. Louisville versus Valpo. We got the Bulldogs, as I was saying. Georgia versus UTEP. Illinois, Richmond. Spiders is pretty rare. You don't see that. And then the Cardinal. So this is a good tournament. All right, let's play the next one. Louisville looks like they won. I think that was a higher number. Clara. There's Jackson State. Someone should take them over for prime time. It almost looks like it says Jesus in the logo. That's appropriate for Deion Sanders. All right, Louisville, Georgia, Stanford, Richmond. You know what? If I have time, I'll stream. If Louisville gets to the final, I'll be streaming Bahamas for sure. I'll do it tonight. Next. Let's hope they make it, because each time I'm thinking like, oh, Maryland's going to be in the final and play this team. They lose to like some trash bag team. No offense, Locust, but SMU is not Maryland. That wouldn't happen 9 out of 10 times. BYU tourney? Which one was that one? Did you guys do? Did you win one? I can't even remember now. The other ones that I did. Is BYU in a tourney, or you're in it? Which one are you in? Yeah, men's basketball team. I can imagine. But when you have the Lord on your side, like, why wouldn't you want that team? Oh, Diamond Head, yeah. Well, there's good tournaments, man. There's a Hawaii one and a Bahamas one. But Diamond Head's later in the year. I think it's towards the tail end. Okay, Vegas Invitational. Can't go wrong going there either. I ended up talking about Vegas a lot last night because I got my rooms already booked. I haven't paid for the flights yet. Just gotta figure out the quarantine situation a little bit. But gonna see Duke versus Gonzaga. So Coach K's last season, and I don't know. Probably good to fade Duke at this point. With Banchero and AJ Griffin going there. But that's American Thanksgiving, and Canadian's different. So Louisville, Stanford. All right, so this is the final. I'm gonna pause here, and Louisville, Stanford's gonna be the final. So just want to show that Brandon, if he can make it out, I'll try to play this game. But the Battle for Atlantis, I'll try to stream this later tonight. So if you want to see the other one, let's go to Vegas. BYU plays Cavs. All right, so we got a doubleheader tonight. So unfortunately for Spider, his team lost, but Northwestern, all right, good job. BYU scoring 90 plus a game. How did they do in this box score? Will Bauer time. He gets fouled a lot, eh? What's up with that? 13 free throws. What's his stats this year? All right, not bad. I have no idea where Orem, Utah is. But a local boy. I thought he was more like towards 100 scoring. What the hell happened? Did he go down? And I thought he scored more than 39 in a game before. All right, all good. Okay, so literally this is it. I'm going to wrap it up because I'm going to eat, and we're saving right here. But I want to thank everyone for making it out. I'll catch you in the chat room. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, and see you all soon. And I'll get your save file as soon as possible. All right, peace out, guys. Enjoy your day.